Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys? I am waiting to see if my video pops up so that I can check out the comments. I hope that you guys are not having a hard time finding me. I'm going to set up my camera, bring all my stuff, try and get everything good. Gonna move you around a little bit until I get the right amount of coverage here. How is everybody doing? Hey Lou, hey Maleta. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for me, guys. Let's see. We're gonna have a fun live today. I think you guys are gonna enjoy the project. I somehow feel like there's a delay. I'm gonna try and refresh and see if it works. One can always hope, right? How many of you have gotten any kits from the kits collection? Anybody? And if you guys are new to my channel and you've just popped in, hey Lee, let me know that you're new and where you're from. I always am interested in where people find me. So these kits are fantastic. I think they're awesome. And I love how we have so many different kinds. The newest kit is Christmas based, so that's always fantastic, right? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, Lee. And let's talk about that. Also, don't forget to redeem your coupons from last month. If you placed any orders in my store, you should have some coupons. And regardless of if you order from other demonstrators, I know a lot of people order from multiple demonstrators. You can use your coupons with any demonstrator, so that's kind of cool, right? And you can use them all on one order, or you can split them up, however you want to do. And the August kit sale is up to 30% off. I want to show you the newest kit. I gotta find it. Here it is. Festive tags. It became available last Tuesday. And this is what it looks like. These are the 6 tags. And tags are always fantastic because you can use them on your gifts. Hey, John. Or you can use them and put them on cards. So they're really versatile. And it's a non-stamping kit, so it's only $13. It's actually on sale for $11.70 because it's a brand new kit. So I think they discounted it 10%. So it's $11.70. And check that kit out. For $11.70, you can make 15 tags. Not bad. And they're super cute. Don't forget also about the online exclusive items, especially this gorgeous one horse open sleigh paper. It's just absolutely gorgeous. We only have 2 days left for Paper Pumpkin. If you want to subscribe, make sure that you're signed up by the 10th. There's an extra stamp set in this month's kit, so you're going to get 2 stamp sets. And I have a feeling that it is the same person who did the sunflower kit, which was by far, I think, our most popular kit we've ever had. So I think it's going to be watercolory and gorgeous. Don't forget about the July Blossom Wishes kit, which is also on sale. It's also a $13 kit. I don't know how much this one actually is. I checked out the price of the festive tags because I ordered it, but I'm not sure how much the Blossom Wishes kit is, but it is slimline cards, so that's always fun. What thank you kit are you talking about? This one? I don't know what thank you kit you're talking about. All right, but don't forget to use your bonus days coupons from last month, this month. I don't want them to go to waste. Every $50 you spent, you got a $5 coupon. And like I said, you can combine the codes together. Okay, so we are using the Bird's Eye View. I gotta find it. I thought it was right. I thought I had it marked, but I still have the last one marked. I know that they're close. Let's just look it up so we don't fumble around. 48. Here we go. Here is the cute little birds. This is what we're using this week. It's a $20 stamp set. It is adorable. There are no dies for it, so it's something that you'll have to fussy cut if you want to cut the birds out, but they are super cute. And yesterday's card, I hope you guys liked it. And I'm going to show you what we're doing today. Also, those of you that are my customers and purchase from me regularly should be receiving a mini catalog. So the mini catalog is being sent out. You guys should get it sometime this month. Let me know when you do receive it, though. I would like to know so that I can mark off that you have gotten it. I can't open it. I'm not allowed until September 6th. But there's some fantastic things in here. And if you missed my unboxing video, you can see a lot of the products that are actually in here in that video. All right. I had to search and find my catalog because I couldn't even find it the other day. So we're using the Bird's Eye View stamp set, and I paired it this week with Happy Labels. So all the sentiments on all the cards that I've used use the Happy Labels, and we're making a pocket card. And those are always fun because you can pull out your whatever you want to say out of the card. There's a little bird in the bottom corner there. So we have a little bird and a big bird. And this paper is from the Gorgeously Made or Masterfully Made suite. And it is fantastic. It actually looks three-dimensional, as you can see. And it looks like those are torn paper flowers. And they're gorgeous. But this is a fun card, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to make that, and I also used the Nested Essentials dies, so if you don't have these shapes yet, check those out. All right, that's enough checking stuff out, right? Let's get started stamping. I don't know what two cards you're talking about, Lee, but you said to ignore me. I will do that for right now because I'm confused. All right, we're going to start with a piece of Night of Navy, and it is 4 1/4 by 11 inches. Let me get my scoreboard out. I gotta find it first. Oh, and all of you guys who believe in prayer, give a little prayer for Rita. She contacted me today and said she would be missing the live, that she thinks she's getting the flu. So let's send a little prayer up for Rita, that she gets better soon. All right, I think that I keep dropping everything on the floor today. All right, so this is 11 inches. So at 5 1/2, that's the natural score, right? That's the halfway. So we're going to do it 5 1/2. And we're also going to do at the 1 inch mark because that is going to bring that little flap down for us. So at 1 and 5 1/2 are our score marks. Had a baby wipe on my desk and I dropped it. I keep dropping everything. So let's go ahead and burnish. Hey Clem, thanks for joining us. Yes, that is one of the kits collection. I love that one because it's rainbow. I don't know how much that one's discounted. That one's pretty popular. All right, So you can see that I folded it in half, and then I burnished this flap instead of up, down, so that we've made this kind of pocket right here. Let's work on our designer series paper portion. So we're gonna attach this piece of designer series paper right here. I know it's 4 inches wide, but I don't remember how tall it is. 3¼ inches tall. Let me grab my silicone mat. And look at how beautiful that backside paper is. It's just as pretty as the front. Oh my gosh, I hate to put glue on it because it's so pretty. It looks like really torn. Like it is so, this paper is amazing. It's so realistic looking. It really looks like torn paper. Okay, so let's put our little DSP on the front. And I want to make sure it's even, so let's go ahead and put that in place. Use my roller because I want to make sure that it's down good. All right. And then, of course, after the roller comes the eraser, because me and my glue. I just want to make sure that nothing is going to be sticky. All right. So in order to keep this little piece down, we're going to tie a ribbon there. And I've used the Lost Lagoon. I'll show you the ribbon. It's gorgeous. It is called Lost Lagoon Bordered Ribbon. And this is what it looks like. It's super pretty. And it's 1/4 inch wide. But I have used it quite often. I really love the color. And I'm really glad they brought Lost Lagoon back because I have used it more and more and more. So, all right. So we're going to take our ribbon here. And we are going to tie it. And it doesn't matter where we tie it. We'll slide it into place. So just want to make sure that I have, wherever I do, I want it even. I'm going to put these points together and bring it up. Okay. So we'll tie it right here. I'm going to make a knot. Well, not quite a knot, but almost. I'm going to cross it over. Okay. And then I'm going to hold on to that. Or if you need a helping hand and you have your little tweezers, you're going to go ahead and hold on to that like that. It'll give you that extra hand. You're going to go ahead and pull on our ribbon here. And I'm going to release this and pull on the tails and make sure that my loops are as pretty as I want them to be, and that we tighten that up. And one more time, one more pull. I think that will do it. All right, so there is our bow, and we can slide it down and out of the way to the side there. And what I like about this ribbon is when you tie it and you poof up your bow, you can like layer the bow. It falls really nicely to be moved around. And I like that you can give it that extra look of the loops so that they have, like, you can see the back loop as well as the front. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim these ends off in a little bit, but just a smidge, not too much. All right, so there's our main piece. For our card on the inside, we have 2 pieces. This is Berry Burst, and this is Fresh Freesia. And I gotta get my ruler because I don't remember the measurements, but 5 by 3 3/4. And 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. So 1/8 inch smaller, and it gives it a teeny tiny little border, which is fine, right? Let's go ahead and glue those 2 together. I like doing these pocket cards. They're fun and they're not hard. So before I smush this down, I'm going to take my die cut Nested Essential little pointed piece, and it's the littlest one. This one right here in the middle. The smallest one, and that's Lost Lagoon. And I am going to put a tiny bit of glue on the back. And I'm going to hold it in place, and then we'll attach that piece over the top. So you want to figure out how far you want your little pull tab to be, and then we'll attach your layer over the top. I'm going to grab my roller. All right. You'll love that. Thanks, Kit. Lee, it's so pretty. All right, so we're gonna add a little bird to this page, but I'm gonna slide it in just so that you guys can see what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? I love that pop of color back there. I think it looks fantastic. All right, I'm also gonna kind of give this a little bit better crease so that this will stay flatter. All right, so now we're gonna work on our little bird here, our words, our punch. So I'm using the bow punch, and I did the same colors as our back paper. Fresh Freesia for the large piece, and for the small one I used Berry Burst, and I've already punched those out, so here they are. And then I have already die cut the larger bannered piece, which is the second one down in size from the second one, the largest one, the second one down. And then I have stamped the birds, but we're going to color them together. And then we're going to stamp this scrap of Fresh Freesia, and I'm gonna trim it because it's a little uneven since I grabbed it out of my scrap pile. You never know what you're gonna find in your scrap pile, right? So you just want to make sure that it's straight, and so I just wanted to trim that down. All right, and we're going to stamp that with the words "Life is better with you," and I'm gonna use Berry Burst. It's such a cute stamp set. I hope that you guys will like it as much as I do. Life is better with you. And because it's a scrap, I don't know exactly how much I need to trim off here to cut that little forked end with my punch. So I'm just going to keep punching it until I get it the right distance from the word life that I want. You know, improvisation, right? We're going to slide that in to the back. And I'm going to look and see what I'm doing and give that, see, that's way too far away. So we're just going to keep sliding it in here. And hey, that's pretty good. Maybe one more time. Let's bring it a tiny bit closer. All right, so there we go. Life is better with you. So that piece is going to be attached on the front. If you guys don't have this little banner pick-a-punch, I probably the one I use the most of all of them, although the new scallopy one, I've been using that one quite often also. So the two punches today were the bow punch and the banner's pick-a-punch. Let's go ahead and color our bird. Oh, my squeaky chair. All right, so I'm gonna move these stuff to the side. All right, so for our bird, we are going to do Berry Burst and Night of Navy. So I have the light and the dark of both. And I'm gonna start the large bird with light Berry Burst, and I always outline first, right? And I'm gonna do each section of the bird separate. So I'm gonna go ahead and color that part first. I love coloring with these blends, it's so fast. All right, and let's go ahead and do this bottom section. And then for the wings, I wanted to vary between both colors. So I'm gonna start with the Berry Burst, and then I'm gonna skip every other, and I'm just gonna be careful that I don't go outside the lines because this does like to bleed. So when you get to these detailed smaller pieces, and it bleeds on purpose, right? It blends into the other colors. So that's what we want, but we don't want to make sure that we don't push too hard. All right, and so let's do the wings on the back here. So I'm just gonna slowly add. All right, so that's it for the light Berry Burst. Let's do the Night of Navy, and I'm gonna use the dark this time, okay? I don't want any light. It's all gonna be dark. So it will lighten as it dries. It's always lighter than what the color is when you first use it. So when you're trying to decide what colors you want to use, what you want to do is grab a piece of scrap paper and scribble your color on there, and then give it about 10 minutes and let it dry and see if that's the color you want. So when I'm picking a color, I usually scribble a bunch, and then I put like the initials of that color on there. And I'm gonna use the light Night of Navy for the feet. And I'm gonna kind of go over the artist lines there. Now I want to add a little bit of darkness to the bird. And so we're gonna take the dark Berry Burst, and I'm just gonna highlight certain areas that I want to be just a little bit darker. Okay, and I'm gonna do this underbelly here. And once I've added that, I'm gonna take my light Berry Burst and I'm gonna blend it in. So I'm gonna push it into that color and blend it with the light one. And I love how this works because you're left with a really pretty light area and the dark gets blended in, and you lose that line. So there's that little one. Super cute. I'm gonna go ahead and fussy cut him, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with the little bird. I had done the little bird in dark Night of Navy, but I think it's too dark for him. So this time I think I'm gonna go light Night of Navy with just a little bit of accent in the dark. We'll see what I feel like doing once it's time for him. The hardest part of cutting this bird out is these feet. So that's why I tackled it right away, to get it out of the way. But the rest of it is fairly easy. And like if you put it on a branch or something and you just wanted it to look like it was just sitting there, you could trim the feet off, right? All right. Have you guys had a pretty good week? You guys are quiet and just paying attention tonight. I've had a crazy day today. I've been prepping some projects and trying to get ready for next week. Next week I have my surgery on my left hand. So for those of you who have been here and have been with me when I got my right hand done for my carpal tunnel, it's time for my left hand. So next week on Thursday I will have that. So there will be no live next week on Thursday, but I will have a live this week. All right, so let's see. For the little bird, let's do light Night of Navy. So cute. Gonna give it a little berry burst beak. And then I think on the wing, I'm gonna make the wing berry burst, but I'm gonna make the lines light Night of Navy. Let's put the beak and the little feet. So cute. Yeah, I'm happy with this. This is how I want this little bird to be. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of the pink on this side, like that. All right, let's cut this little guy out. Thank you, Lee, I appreciate that. I keep you guys in my prayers always, as well. You guys are special to me. And I always pray for my friends, my crafty friends. Oh, thank you, Lou. All right, look at that cutie. I'm gonna do his little feet in between, but I just wanted to show you how cute he was. Get in here. This is, again, this is the hardest part of the little feet, of course, but we can do it. All right, so there is the little guy. So cute. All right, so we're gonna put him flat down here on the bottom. Look how cute he looks. Do you guys like this little bird stamp set? I didn't put any glasses today on these birds, but I very easily could have. Yesterday's card had glasses, as did Sunday's. There was no video yesterday, but I always post all my cards on my website. So make sure that you guys write down my website, inkyhandswarmhearts.com, and if you go there, you can sign up for email blog post alerts, and then when I post new blog posts, you'll get an email, and then you just click that email and you can go and see the projects that I put on my blog that are not on my YouTube. So it's always fun to have that. And then if you're interested in information that I send out to customers, either with join offers or with regular sales, promotions, classes, things that I'm offering, you can sign up also on my website, and it says email newsletter, and that's what you want to sign up for there. So I appreciate that. All right, so let's get our little bird ready. We're gonna use dimensionals, so I have to grab those. And we'll start with the big ones, but none on his tail because the tail hangs off of this piece. So we're just gonna do 3. I know, so calm and tame for me to only do 3, but I am gonna add some to the legs. So I'm going to trim some pretty thin little pieces for the feet. I'm gonna put this on the beak because I cut it and I didn't mean to cut this one. This one's pretty tiny, so I'm just gonna throw it there on the beak. And let's add the other foot. Do you guys use the edges of your dimensionals like I do, or do you guys just use them in big chunks? I like to use them for small things like this, little small pieces. Although I have used the edges of the regular size dimensionals for things like shaker boxes or edges when I do like a whole big piece. All right, so I'm pulling the backs off of these pieces. And our little bird is gonna go onto this, but first we're going to be, I'm gonna set him right here on the silicone mat. First, we're going to be attaching our little branches. So I'm going to put a little bit of wet glue on the bottom. And actually part of that leaf there is going to get some glue, so I'm going to put like that. And make sure that it covers. Make sure I don't get glue. I have my baby wipe next to me. And then I'm going to put this little piece here. I'm going to weave that in as well. This has like a little branch that kind of has like some berries or some buds on there. And I'm going to tuck that underneath and kind of in between here, like that. There we go. Just as long as my little bird will cover it, that's all that matters. Okay, and then our little bird, see how his little body is covering that? So we're gonna put him right there. So cute. Fantastic. All right, and then we'll put some dimensionals on the back of our sentiment strip. And also on our piece here. I'm going to use minis at the top. Because the ribbon is going to fit right there. All right. Let's get these guys off the desk. All right. Let's put the sentiment strip on. The colors are fun. What's really funny is Johanna really likes the darker hues, like the regals. She likes like the deep purples and the dark blues and the dark greens and stuff like that. And I love all the bright colors. And so when I made this card, Johanna said, "Mom, I cannot believe you made a card that has dark colors on it." She made me laugh because I always say to her, "What colors do you think I should use for this?" And then she'll say, "I think you should use this, you know, like something like Blackberry Bliss, or I'm trying to think of something else that's dark, like Cherry Cobbler." And then I'm like, "Really?" She's like, "Mom, why do you even ask me? If you're just not gonna want to use what I want to use, what I'm telling you to use, you know." And she likes the dark colors. All right, so when we place this down, like I said, the ribbon will fall right there in between these two sets of dimensionals. So we want to put the ribbon near the top, but we want a little bit of that navy cardstock to show, and we don't want this to stick out because it'll get bent and broken. So we want to make sure that that's in enough that it will be in there like that. And then we're going to press our bird down. So there's our card. Let me trim the ends of the ribbon and make it pretty. Not much, but I just wanted to clean it up. Let's make that more angled. There we go. Not too hard of a card. Just a little bit of coloring. And this has really been a fun little set, I think. What do you guys think of this one? Oh, look, that one didn't even get trimmed. I'm gonna trim it now. You gotta, I like to angle cut my ribbon. I think it's pretty when it's angled. There we go. So there are our two cards. And then I'll show you Sundays in case you missed that post and yesterday's. So we used Blackberry Bliss ink today, and Bird's Eye View and Happy Labels. This is a really fun word stamp set if you don't have that many. It's unusual. Like, you're going to be amazing parents if you're going to do any baby type cards. And actually the stamp set's super cute for that. If you use like a large bird and a smaller bird and then the baby bird, that would be really cute. There's no one like you, just a note. I just want to hug you. Yay, you're my happy place. I love that. Love and miss you. Life is better with you. It has some really cute ones. And of course, shapes are the thing, my people. I love me some shapes. Alright, so this was Sunday's card, and you had the nerdy bird. I called it the nerdy bird because she has these cute little glasses. And I just think she's so cute. Where's my other nerdy bird card? Okay, here it is. So there's the nerdy bird. That was yesterday, Sunday's card. And then yesterday's card was this little blue bird. And I just think it's so cute. This card, again, I use that banner punch. And I use some of the boho blue textured ribbon, which is super pretty back behind there. And boho blue is the accent colors. And this is soft sea foam with boho blue. Isn't he cute? Yeah, I'm really happy with how they turned out. Let's see if I can try and fit them in with the stamp set there. Move that. There we go. So what do you guys think of these projects? I think they're awesome. I'm happy with them. Does anybody have any questions for me? If you're local to the Virginia Beach area and you would like to take a class with me, I am starting classes every other Saturday. So it'll be this Saturday, and then you'll skip a Saturday, and then it'll be the next one. So this month it's the 12th and the 26th, which falls right around my surgery, which is fantastic. And I hope that you guys will contact me, and I will give you all the information so that you can attend. And if you would like to do the classes in the mail, I can, those same cards in the mail, just contact me and I will let you know what stamp sets you would need and that kind of stuff. But I think it's going to be a fun way to do things with some local people. Since I've mostly been online with my business, it'll be fun to take things in person. So let me know if you're available on Saturday and you live in this area and you would like to take that class. Alright guys, I guess that's everything. If you guys don't have any questions for me, I'm going to let you go. I will see you Thursday afternoon at, gosh, I want to say 1 o'clock. I think it is 1 o'clock, yeah. My brain is not working. Eastern Standard Time. And until then, check tomorrow on the website. There'll be another card, and you're going to love it. It's a cutie. So I hope that you guys have been enjoying this stamp set, and I will talk with you soon. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!